friends, this is the Lokeshwari and yes Sandhya from 3rd BCom A, Department of Commerce, KCS Kasinagar College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about set off and carry forward of losses from the subject income tax law. Let's start with meaning of set off losses. Set off losses means adjusting the losses against the profit or income of that particular year. Losses that are not set off against income in the same year can be carried forward to the subsequent years for set off against income of those years. A set off be an intra-head set off or inter-head set off. Let's see the meaning of carry forward of losses. After making the appropriate and permissible intra-head and inter-head adjustments, there could still be unadjustable losses. These unadjusted losses can be carried forwarded to future years for adjustments against income of these years. The rules as regarded carry forward differ slightly for different heads of income. Let's see the Before moving on to the sums, let's see the points to remember. First, house property income. Loss under this head can be set off against other heads. Loss under the head business income. This is classified into two types. They are non-speculation business and speculation business. First, non-speculation business, the loss can be set off against other heads except salary income and casual income. Next one is speculation business. Loss under this head cannot be set off against other heads, but this loss can be set off only through speculation business gain. Next one is capital gain. This head can be set off against capital gain only. This also classifies into two types. They are long-term capital loss and short-term capital loss. Long-term capital loss under this head can be set off only through long-term gain. Short-term capital loss can be set off against long-term capital gain and short-term capital gain. These points will help us to do sums. Let's start the sums. Start with first sum. From the following information, calculate the total taxable income. The questions are: salary income computed 80,000, business income minus 60,000, minus indicates loss. House property income computed 40,000, capital gain, short-term capital gain 10,000, long-term capital loss is 15,000. Let's start computing the answer. Computation of total taxable income. First, particulars, intra-head, inter-head taxable income. In intra-head column, we will be computing the answers within the same head. In inter-head column, we will be computing the answers with other heads. Taxable income, the taxable amount will be displayed in taxable income. Let's start with salary income. Salary income is 80,000, is already computed in the sum, so let's put that directly in inter-head column. Next one is income from house property. House property income is 40,000. This also already computed in sum, so let's put that in inter-head column directly. Next one is profit and gain of business. Business income is minus 60,000. So let's put that directly in inter-head column because there is no other information given under this head. Next one is capital gain. Capital gain is classified into two, short term and long term. In this, short term is a gain 10,000 and long term is a loss. For long term loss, we have a note. The long term losses can be set off only through long term gain. In this sum, we have no long term gain. So let's carry forward this 15,000 to next year. Then short term gain will be transferred to inter-head column. Let's see the other set-offs. First, minus 60,000. The business income is to be set off. It has a note that is business income should not set off under the head of salary income and casual income. Except these two heads, it can be set off with other heads. Now we have other heads are in house property income and short-term gain. If we calculate this, we will be getting balance as 10,000. So The 10,000 will be carry forwarded to next year. This how it's done, because how it's done is minus 60,000 is subtracted with 40,000 as house property incomes. If you subtract it, we will be getting 20,000. The 20,000 will be subtracted with 10,000. Then we will be getting 10,000 as a remaining answer. Then the taxable income will be nil, and the salary income directly goes to the taxable income as 80,000. So the total taxable income is 80,000. So the answer is computed. Compute total taxable income from the following information. There are salary income computed 80,000, income from house property, house 1 is 25,000, house 2 is minus 35,000, house 3 is minus 40,000. Capital and gain from business. Business 1 is 30,000, business 2 is minus 70,000, business 3 is minus 44,000, it is speculation. Business 4 is speculation 15,000. Capital gain. Short-term capital loss is minus 65,000. Long-term capital gain is 17,000. Income from other source. Interest on securities 30,000. Race winning 45,000. Income from card games 70,000. Let's compute this answer. Start computing. Computation of total taxable income. First, particulars intrahead, interhead taxable income. First one is salary. Salary is directly put in interhead column because it is computed. Income from house property. House 1 is 25, house 2 is minus 35, house 3 is minus 40. First add the losses. You will be getting 75,000. If you less with the gain 25,000, you will be getting minus 50,000. It goes to interhead for further set off with other heads. Next one is profit and gain from business. Business 1 and 2 is non-speculation business. The rule for non-speculation business is it can be set off with other heads except salary and casual income. Let's set off this. Minus 70,000 can be set off with 30,000 as the answer will be minus 40,000. So this will be in the interhead column. Next one is speculation business. Speculation business 3 and 4. 3 is minus 44,000 and business 4 is 15,000. For speculation business cannot be set off with other heads except speculation gain. In this sum, there is only one speculation gain, and if we subtract it, we will be getting 29,000 as remaining. There is no other further gain. So let's carry forward this to next year. So 29,000 is carry forwarded to next year. Next one is capital gain. Short-term capital loss. This short-term capital loss can be set off only through long-term capital gain and short-term capital gain. In this sum, we have long-term capital gain. If we subtract it, we will be getting 48,000 remaining. The remaining amount will be carried forward to next year. So the 48,000 is carried forwarded for next year. Next, IFOS, interest on securities, is directly goes to interhead column for set off. And race winning amount and income from card games goes to taxable income because that is taxable income. So 45,000 and 70,000 will be directly put on in the taxable income. Let's set off this. First, 50,000. 50,000, the head house property income can be set off with any other heads. So let's set off this with salary. If we subtract it, the remaining will be the taxable income. The balance amount is 30,000. So the 30,000 is taxable. And for this, minus 40,000 and 30,000. If we subtract it, we will be getting the answer as 10,000 remaining. The 10,000 remaining will goes to next year. So let's carry forward this 10,000 to next year. And if you add 30,000 plus 45,000, 70,000, we will be getting 1,45,000 as a total taxable income. I hope all understood the sums. Thank you for listening.